Good evening and welcome to the Spirit Lake High School Gymnasium, getting ready for Lakes Conference Volleyball here on a Tuesday night. And we are live here on ExploreOkoboji.com with our live video feed. Live audio, live video coming up of Lakes Conference Volleyball. I'm Scott Nolte with Tim Soper. And tonight, Spirit Lake and Spencer.
Yeah, this is a game we were supposed to have earlier in the season, I believe down in Spencer even. But one thing comes to another, especially this fall season. Spirit Lake was unable to play that game. They're able to play this one, and we're here pretty late in the season now, and we're kind of patiently waiting those postseason pairings that could be coming out any week now, I'd say.
I would say any week now, and Spirit Lake 9-14 coming into this matchup. Spencer is 12-14, so very similar as far as records are concerned. Historically, Tim, Spirit Lake has dominated the matchup 12-4 in this series. In fact, the last win for Spencer came almost 8 years ago to the day in 2012.
And, we were talking about that before the game. Spencer, much improved from last year. Spirit Lake maybe taking a step back, but Spirit Lake has improved greatly since the start of the season, so they're not going to just give Spencer that win by any means. I think we're in for a pretty good matchup here tonight. Last matchup, unless they meet up in a tournament later in the year, they're not going to meet in the postseason at all because Spencer is 4A, Spirit Lake is 3A, so
right.
Well, they're waiting their postseason journey, but always a great rivalry.
Should be a lot of fun. Spencer tonight will be in the purple. They are coached by Tara Hauschen, and Spirit Lake will be in the black, and they are coached by Bo Dielschneider. Libero for both teams will be in the white. So should be a fun matchup as the crowds start to file in here.
Yeah, they're kind of making their way in. I know there was another matchup, I believe, in another gym, freshman matchup, JV matchup just got done here. So slowly but surely people making their way in, and good crowd so far from Spencer.
I wondered, because as I pulled into the parking lot, I thought, my goodness, where am I going to park? It was jam-packed. I was like, what's going on here at the high school? But I figured there was something else going on, and probably football practice just got done, wrapped up, and all that. So
you should have showed up when I did. I must have caught like a student or teacher leaving their spot because I ended up right by the door. I'm not going to complain too much.
Nice. Okay. All right, so we got Spirit Lake, we got Spencer. The liberos for each team, Alyssa Rouse will be for Spencer, and the libero for Spirit Lake will be Macy Higgins. For Spencer, they have a good slew of senior talent, where Spirit Lake on that flip side of that coin has just the one senior in Deanna Truxas. So you kind of got 3 or 4 or 5 Spencer seniors compared to Spirit Lake's one.
Yeah, we mentioned those seniors yet to beat Spirit Lake, so they're really looking for that last chance to maybe take one from the Indians.
These two teams getting ready to wrap up the regular season. Next up for Spirit Lake, Esterville Lincoln Central on Thursday, then Storm Lake next Tuesday. And then Spencer has Western Christian this Thursday, and then North Union next week. So regular seasons are starting to wind down as both teams prepare for the postseason. All right, we're getting ready here on ExploreOkoboji.com live video. We're on Explore Facebook and YouTube pages as well on your Roku device. So many ways for you to watch and listen to Lakes Conference Volleyball. Spencer Spirit Lake will be back with our first serve right after this.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
We've heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
And we welcome you back here live to Spirit Lake High School. We have a 1-1 score.
They're not waiting around tonight.
No, they are not. Tigers and Indians. And our first serve was just after 7 o'clock. Tied at 1. And Spirit Lake with the spike block attempt there by Spencer. Peyton Cooper got her hands on it, but then could not recover, and it falls down for the Indians.
Again, Spirit Lake in the black. Spencer in the purple.
So the Indians lead 2-1 here in our first game. Glad to have you along as Carlson will serve for the Indians. Brown sets it up at the net. Piercy with the spike attempt, saved by Spirit Lake. Allison Piercy keeps it alive. Then she gets it back over down the middle, dug out by the Indians. Smith up towards the net for Spirit Lake and hit into the net by the Indians, and we're tied at 2. Well, this matchup here between the Tigers and Indians, very close, very similar on paper, and it should be a good matchup tonight. Allison Piercy, outside hitter, junior, back to serve for the Tigers. Goes right down the middle with it to Smith. Indians will set it over. Cooper with the save. Now Brown. And looking for that spike. Saved by Smith. She got a hand on it. So did Higgins. Indians got to get it across. Backwards bump over. And taken by the libero Rouse. Good play. And another backwards bump across Spencer's side. Spike coming, saved, and only for a moment by Cooper as she bumps it out of bounds. So Spirit Lake leads 3-2 here in this first game. Back to serve for the Indians is Haley DeWall. Going to go back line with it to Rouse. Spike by Spencer, dug out by Higgins, high bump across, and then a mistimed jump hit into the net by the Tigers.
Good dig by Higgins. She had to go pretty low for that one.
So Spirit Lake leads 4-2. Another good serve. Brown will set it up towards the net, tipped at the net by Spirit Lake. They keep it alive. Indians set it across. Bump up to Cooper, taps it over. Another dig by Spirit Lake. Indians trickle it across the net, saved by Spencer. Spike attempt, and does it go off the hands? It does not, off of Schneider. Or that was Behrens with the kill, number 10 for Spencer. Does not go off the hands of Spirit Lake. Indians awarded the point. And now a little bit too much juice on that one by Haley DeWall. Some of our great sports sponsors include Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe, Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, and by Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing. As Spencer serves right to left in the purple tonight, the libero Rouse in the white. Spencer sets it across. Indians wind up with the spike, and I don't think there was a block by the Tigers.
They ruled there was one.
Yeah. The Tigers and the coaching staff thought Spirit Lake just hit it into the net. Spirit Lake kept it alive, but they hit it out anyways. Spencer serving, trailing 4-5, and now we have a double hit, I believe, or into the net. Okay. Just like that, Spencer's back at it, 5-5. Abigail Horst serving. Big spike coming, blocked at the net by the Tigers. Spencer sets it up. Blocked by Spirit Lake, and finding an open spot, Karina Haben. And now you have Spencer up by 1. 6-5. Serve goes back line. Spirit Lake gets it to Smith. Saved by Rouse. Cooper backwards bump across. Indian side. Spirit Lake with the spike attempt. And
I believe it went, it was tipped.
Oh, wow. Okay, this coaching staff of Spencer did not like the call there. But they're going to say tipped by the Tigers.
And I'm going to say Smith hit that one too quick. I don't have much of a replay to offer if anyone wants to see it.
Right. Have to go back and watch it later. 6-6 now as Spirit Lake gets the call on the tip. Spencer will set it up and back across by Cooper. Bumped over by Smith onto the Tiger side. Spencer has it once again. And this time a spike by Kaylee Hansen is in on the back corner. So the Tigers regain the lead. Glad to have you watching tonight on our live video stream at explorekoboji.com, sports tab. Also on our Facebook and YouTube pages. We appreciate you tuning in. Smith with the spike, blocked by Spencer. They recover. Tigers try to get over the net, and they do. Another point there for Haben. This is very competitive here early on.
Yeah, Spencer's been on a couple runs here, and that leads to this 2-point lead.
Indians receive the serve. Smith with a big spike down the middle, and she finds an open spot. Junior middle hitter, Brooke Smith. Indians are back within 1, serving here in the first game. Tigers back across. Nice dig. And Higgins will get it across right in the middle. Just kind of an easy little touch hit. The one that saved it initially was Josie Tweet on the dig. Indians tie it up. 8-8 in game 1. And the serve. Spencer goes down low to dig it out. They're going to have to play it off the net, and they get it across. Spirit Lake sets it up for Smith in the middle. Tried to go for a little touch shot, and came up just a little bit short. This broadcast brought to you in part by Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake, also by Lakes Regional Healthcare. Tigers lead 9-8 here in game number 1. Put over by Smith, Spencer side. Tigers with the spike. Blocked by Spirit Lake. Spencer gets it back over. Now the Indians across. And a spike and a nice dig once again by Tweet. And bumped over. Good rally going on between these two teams. Hansen winds up. Tweets with the save. Smith backwards set across. Wow, what a play. Excellent point here for both squads. And Spencer's going to come up just a bit short. Good play, Tim.
Kept the camera busy there.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, we're tied at 9. I'm Scott Nolte with Tim Soper, providing you the coverage tonight on our live video stream as Spirit Lake serves. Donkersloot with the serve. We're tied at 9. Big spike by Piercy, and they're going to say that Piercy got into the net.
Big call there.
Wow. She got up, and momentum carried her into the net, so Spirit Lake's going to get the point. Thought this would be a very even matchup, and so far it has here in the first 19 points as Spirit Lake leads 10-9. And a miss hit there by the Tigers, and Spirit Lake's lead is now 2.
It looked like a little miscommunication over there.
Still serving for the Indians, Donkersloot. And Spencer will punch it over. Indians up at the net, and then kind of a slam dunk shot there by Piercy. Goes sky high and puts it down.
Yeah, a little overset there, and that just spoon feeds the other team an easy put away.
Yeah. Coming in is Haley Behrens and Albany Brown for Spencer. Brown actually goes back to serve. As Spirit Lake sets it up for Smith, and she'll hit it into the net. There was no block by Spencer, 4 hits, and now we're tied at 11. I think that this is how the night's going to go.
Back and forth.
Yep. These are very even teams this season.
One team goes on a little run to be responded by an equal run.
Spencer side, and a big spike by Behrens on a beautiful set by Brown. So ever since Albany Brown has come in for the Tigers, she has provided a nice little spark serving, and the Spencer Tigers now lead 12-11.
Have to get a new volleyball. That one went out in the hallway.
Okay. 6 seniors for Spencer compared to 1 for Spirit Lake. Brown serves. Tweet decides to gamble on the serve on that back line. And it becomes an ace for Brown, Albany Brown of the Tigers. Tweet takes a serve this time. And back across. Rouse digs it out to Brown, now Piercy. Higgins, Smith, now back across. Good play by both teams. Hendrickson got it across for Spirit Lake. Piercy winds up. Higgins digs it out across over to Spencer. Good play.
Wow, what a play.
And almost dug out again by Spirit Lake, but Barron slams it home. Spencer on a huge run thanks to the good serving by Albany Brown. The Tigers lead 14-11 here in game 1. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Huge run for the Tigers, and now they lead by 3. Back here live in Spirit Lake at the high school gymnasium. 14-11 Tigers, game 1.
Spirit Lake probably wants to stop this run here pretty quick.
Brown has provided a lot of great serves for the Tigers. And some good play to back her up. And this one is going to be hit long by Behrens. I don't think Spencer or Spirit Lake touched it.
Spencer wanted a touch, but
I know Spirit Lake was back there deep and swung their arms at it, but I don't think it ever got a piece of their arm.
I was kind of watching the camera, but I didn't see the ball change directions.
Right. So it's going to be Spirit Lake's point, and they get the serve back, but quite the run there for Albany Brown of the Tigers. 2-point lead for Spencer. And Smith sets it across for Spirit Lake. Rouse to Brown, now setting it up. Piercy, nice dig by Smith. And Spirit Lake will punch it over, but it sails long on Kaufman.
Another interesting thing happening. We both recognize Bob Grems doing the umpiring. He's got an electronic whistle in his hand.
Yes, I saw that earlier. You pointed that out, and then I happened to check that out. And now a serve long for Spencer.
Another thing I didn't know existed before the year 2020.
Right.
I guess that makes sense. You don't want spit that would usually come with a whistle, so electronic whistle.
Right.
Sounds like the real thing.
It does. And a nice ace serve for Lauren Carlson. Spencer is unable to dig it out, and just like that, Tim, we're back to a 1-point game here.
See if Spirit Lake can get one more point to bring it back even.
Indians serving left to right. In the black tonight. Spencer bumps it across. Indians will set it up, and a missed time jump and a hit by Kaufman into the net.
Another thing with 2020, we're talking about the changes. The teams won't switch sides as you're watching this.
Right. They're going to stay on their own side. So Spencer serving up by 2 here in game number 1. And that time a nice hit by Kaufman.
Forced its way between the Spencer player and the net.
Yep. This broadcast brought to you in part by Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department and Collision Center, and also by Dr. Craig Newell as the Indians serve. Just got it across. Spencer up to the net, and they get it over. Spirit Lake trying to win the battle at the net, but won by the Tigers and Peyton Cooper. So now Spencer leads 17-15. And the serve. And back across by Spirit Lake. In the middle, Spencer trying to recover, and they recover a little bit too late.
See if Spirit Lake can get over the hump right now. They get it to a 1-point set, but just can't quite tie it back up since that big run Spencer had.
Indians serving 16-17 here in game 1. Taken by Rouse of Spencer. Spirit Lake sets it up, back over in the middle. And Spencer on their heels a little bit. They bump it across, and they bump it too long. We're tied.
Reminder, if it does come to it, you have to win this set by 2.
Yes.
Which I wouldn't be shocked the way this one's going.
I know it. 17-17. Rouse going to take the hard serve on the back line for the Tigers. And they make it work. And this one put over by Haben. Spencer regains the lead and the serve. So Rouse goes back to serve. Just got it over. Spirit Lake sets it up for Smith. Tigers recover. They bump it over. Spirit Lake sets it up for Smith again. Back line. Spencer with the save. Back across and through the wall. Haben gets another one.
A little change-up knuckleball there, it looked like.
Yeah.
But planned.
Right. Spencer's now up 19-17. Setting it up for Smith, and she's going to hit that one wide and long, 20-17. Spencer has a 3-point edge here in game number 1. Timeout on the floor called by Spirit Lake Volleyball coach Bo Dielschneider. We'll be back in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Spencer serving 20-17. Serving right to left in the purple and white. And a spike hit long by Spirit Lake, and now the Tigers have built up a 4-point edge. Good serving by their senior libero, Alyssa Rouse.
That's the dangerous run Spencer's on if you're Spirit Lake.
And this one hit into the net by Smith, 22-17 Spencer.
It kind of looks a lot like what we saw against Cherokee, where it'd be close throughout, but then Cherokee would get that key run to close out a set.
Right now the Tigers up by 5. Indians need that serve back to try to get back in this one. But Spencer not giving it up easily. Spirit Lake fighting at the net. Saved once again by the Tigers. Running spike attempt, and Allison Piercy puts it away. 23-17. And Rouse back to serve again, up by 6. She has really served well here down the stretch. Bumped over. Spirit Lake setting it up, and Hansen will try to put it away. Saved by Tweet. And just across by Higgins. Back over in the middle, and Spencer finds another open spot, and now it's game point.
That backwards bump on the second hit really messed up Spirit Lake's timing.
It is 24-17, Spencer, game 1. This is game point, multiple game points. Set points, whatever you want to call it. And Spirit Lake keeps it alive. Spencer looking to go back corner with it. Saved by Tweet. Bumped over by Smith. Tigers going to try to put it away here. Hobbin tipped at the net. Saved. Couple players run into each other. Another save by Smith and another save by Spirit Lake. Nice job. And this time in the corner to put it away. And Spencer never gave up that serve by Alyssa Rouse. And 25-17, Tigers are going to take game 1.
Yeah, it was a good back and forth set, but then Spencer, that big run to close out, I want to say 8 straight points.
Yeah, Alyssa Rouse puts it away for the Spencer Tigers. They take the first one 25-17. We'll get ready for set number 2. We'll be back in 2 minutes on ExploreOkoboji.com.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great when you have eye care needs. Visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Getting ready for set number 2. Spirit Lake serving left to right in the black tonight after Spencer takes the first one 25-17, and what a monster kill as Spencer sets the tone here in set number 2.
Yeah, I was just about to say tone setting point right there.
Jara Merchant, wow.
Well, that woke a couple people up.
Huge spike to start off set 2. And then as she goes back to serve, hits it into the net to tie it up at 1. And Rouse will come in for the Tigers. Back to serve for Spirit Lake, Brooke Smith. Taken by Cooper. Brown sets it up for Piercy. Spirit Lake side. Indians in the middle find an open spot. Spencer took the first one 25-17 if you're just joining us. It was tied late, and then Rouse of the Tigers went on a long serving run to win the ball game, or win that set. Spencer trying to tie it up here. This is going to be hit long by Behrens.
Now, I was sitting here before the game looking around. I'm like, well, there's not much stats we take for volleyball, but keep track of the score. I was looking for something to write on. I'm like, I have it right in front of me on the computer.
3-1 Spirit Lake here in set number 2. And the Indians with a big spike saved by Rouse. And back over by the Tigers, and they find an open spot.
Miscommunication by the Indians.
This broadcast brought to you in part by Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons, and also by Northwest Bank. Spencer serving. And Spirit Lake trying to get it over. Not over the net. 4 hits. We're tied at 3.
4 hits over, out of bounds, one of the two.
Yep. And now Piercy will serve once again for the Tigers. Blocked at the net by the Spencer. Tigers get it back line, and they put it away from Allison Piercy.
You know, we were kind of watching during warm-ups. Spencer wasn't getting a lot of these kill attempts over the net. Spirit Lake, on the other hand, was, but we're kind of seeing the opposite in the actual game.
Indians up at the net. They try to put it away. Nice dig by Rouse. Kept it alive. Piercy in the middle. She gets it over. Good play by Spencer. Now Spirit Lake on the attack. And did they find a spot? They did. Nice play by Kaufman.
Right on that very line, far side.
Coming in for Spirit Lake is Lauren Carlson, and will go back to serve. We are tied at 4 in set number 2. And miscommunication there between Behrens and Piercy.
Either way, it goes down as an ace for Carlson.
Right. Indians lead 5-4. Both these teams are starting to wrap up their regular seasons. Just a couple more matchups left to go after tonight. And up at the net, a bad bump by Spencer, and Spirit Lake now leads 6-4.
While they have this momentum, go on a big run here.
Good serving from Carlson, who has checked in. She gets another one across and another ace. 7-4. Spirit Lake, set 2. And Piercy goes down low to dig it out. Brown now back over by Spencer. Indians set it up at the net. Rouse saves it. Cooper. And they were able to get it back over.
Good play by Spencer.
Yeah. Another block by the Tigers. Spirit Lake keeps it alive. Brown sets it up for Behrens and mistimed her jump. 8-4, and Spencer's going to take a timeout as Spirit Lake up by 4 here in set number 2. We'll be back with more Lakes Conference Volleyball in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Big run for Spirit Lake, and the good serving by Lauren Carlson to give them a 4-point lead. She hits it just long on this one, but quite the run there for Carlson.
Is that the definition of a broadcaster's jinx?
I don't think so.
You just don't want to.
I'm not going to admit that. She gave Spirit Lake a nice lead here.
See if they can get the serve right back.
Spencer keeps it alive. And Spirit Lake right there at the net to put it back over, and the Tigers unable to get it back across. 9-5, Spirit Lake.
There, I think they made it good for you.
All right. Irish Knutson will check in.
And I know Spencer, they're really playing, they're ready for that second hit that Spirit Lake is trying, the early hit over.
Haley DeWall with a jump serve. And a big spike by Cooper, dug out by Spirit Lake. And Rouse trying to dig it out. Goes underneath the net. Indians up by 5.
And that middle row overhand standing spike by Higgins worked. She put some topspin on to really make it dive down.
Another big serve by DeWall, and it catches Rouse off guard. She didn't know if she should go with the bump or the set. She went late with the set, and it kind of handcuffed her. 11-5 Spirit Lake. Goes to Rouse again on the serve. Cooper winds up for the spike, saved by Higgins. Now Smith with a high bump. And the Indians get it across. And Cooper Cooper basically just slam dunked it there for Spencer. Peyton Cooper, senior, 5'11". They love her height right at the net. So Spencer now serves. And Spirit Lake with the big spike. Rouse digs it out. Tigers get it across, and they get it in. Kind of a miss hit there by Hobbin, but she made it work.
It was a miss hit to where no one was.
That's right. This is where Spencer, with Alyssa Rouse, went on a huge run to end that first set, and now she's serving again.
And it turned to her to close out this gap they have now.
Spirit Lake's got to get it over. They don't. Just like that, it's 3 straight points for the Tigers to get them to 11-8.
Yeah, because I think she did serve earlier in the set, but Spirit Lake never got the point back from her. She ended the set serving.
She gets it across again. Spirit Lake this time will put it away and end the serving of Rouse.
They take it back there.
As Perriott kills it.
4-point lead now for Spirit Lake.
Another good set here. Had a good one in set 1, 25-17 Spencer, pulled away late. What do we got here?
Maybe discussing which volleyball to use? I think we're good.
All right. And now the serve, and then set back across by Spencer. Spirit Lake in the middle. Rouse goes down to dig it out. Tigers wind up for the spike. Higgins can't recover and get it back over. So the Tigers get the point and the serve back. And it's now 12-9. Spirit Lake leading with the Tigers serving. And Perriott. Rouse hits it high and hits the back of the backboard there. And the Tigers unable to recover.
Yeah, it was a live ball. It's just an awkward bounce off that.
So Spirit Lake now leads 13-9 here in set 2. Punched over by Spencer in the corner. Higgins and Perriott kind of run into each other a little bit. And actually, Perriott loses a shoe out of the deal.
That's not easy to do.
And Spencer gets the point and the serve, and coming in to serve another one of their good seniors, Albany Brown. She will get it across. Smith gets it over for Spirit Lake. Tigers bump it across. Indians set it up for a spike attempt, saved, and punched over by Piercy. Higgins with an attempt, another attempt, and Spirit Lake just can't quite get it over. Good effort, though.
Just ran out of hits.
13-11, Spirit Lake's lead down to 2. Spencer still serving. And Brown just got it over. Tipped at the net by Spencer. The Tigers keep it alive. And kind of a mistimed, miss-hit jump there by Allison Piercy gives it right back to the Indians. This broadcast brought to you in part by Okoboji View Golf Course and Pub 19 Bar and Grill, and also by Bank Midwest. Indians serving, leading 14-11, set 2. Tigers looking for a point. Big spike, but saved. Spirit Lake sets it over. Spencer's side and back across. Indians will set it up. Saved by Brown, bumps it over. And Spirit Lake, Smith unable to get it back across, and it goes in favor of the Tigers. Got another good one here, Tim.
Yeah, but with the lead Spirit Lake built earlier, they're okay trading points this set. But Spencer ever so slightly creeping up here.
Spike, and a beautiful spike there by Mackenzie Kaufman to put it away.
Getting the student section involved almost.
Yep. Student section in mostly black tonight.
Looks like we dressed accordingly.
Right, supporting their volleyball team. And that one,
I think it was on the inside of the antenna or outside.
Outside of it, yep. Outside of the antenna by Piercy. So it's a point, Spirit Lake, 4-point lead. And a bump into the net by Cooper. 5-point lead for Spirit Lake, 17-12.
This is about where Spencer made their run. Spirit Lake looking to do the same.
Trying to tie it up at a set apiece as Spencer won the first one, 25-17. Coming for a big spike. Spencer sends it back, and that's Behrens and Cooper. So it will be Spencer's point and serve. Spirit Lake's up by 4. Tapping it over was Kaufman. Tigers get it into the middle. Save. Now Higgins up towards the net. Kaufman spike and hit it wide. 17-14. Spirit Lake's lead down to 3. And a spike blocked by Spencer. Saved by the Indians. Spencer side. Behrens winds up for a spike off of Smith and out of bounds. Spirit Lake's lead is 2, and Bo Dielschneider calls the timeout. We got a good one here in set 2. Spirit Lake 17, Spencer 15. We'll be back with more volleyball in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Set number 2, and Spirit Lake leading 17-15 as we return to live action. Spencer is serving, though. Indians get it across. Spencer keeps it alive, and Behrens hits it into the net. Indians maintaining that 2, 3, 4-point margin here in this second set.
Spencer made a run there to really close that out. Right now, 3-point lead, and Spirit Lake has the ball.
Tigers looking to get it over. They do. Spirit Lake sets it up. Tapped over by Kaufman in the middle. Save for a moment, and then bump back over.
Good bump back to keep that one out of the net.
Big spike coming, tipped by the Tigers. They keep it alive. Hobbin with the spike goes off of the wall and falls in. So now you've got Spirit Lake's lead down to 2. Spencer serving.
And this second set is huge. There's a big difference between a 2-0 advantage and tied at 1.
Right. Abigail Horst will come in to serve for Spencer, and she gets it across. And Spirit Lake right down the middle, big spike by Mackenzie Kaufman.
They're hitting their spikes a lot cleaner than they were in the first set.
Coming in for the Indians will be Irish Knutson and Haley DeWall. And DeWall goes back to serve as Spirit Lake leads 19-16. And Cooper finds an open spot this time. And she will check out.
And look who's going back to serve for Spencer.
Alyssa Rouse, senior libero. 19-17.
And I think it was with 17 points that they sent her back last set.
She ended up closing that out, and Spencer won 25-17. Spear Lake hits it wide. And now 19-18, Spirit Lake's lead is 1. Rouse serving again for the Tigers in the white. Gets it across. Spirit Lake is going to hit it long, and we're tied at 19. So Spencer has come all the way back to tie it up here in game number 2. Spear Lake trying to get the serve back here. And
they do.
They do. They get it through that wall. And Spear Lake now leads 20-19 here in set 2.
Spencer really closed out that gap. I want to say it was up to 6.
And Perriott now serving. Rouse goes down low, but that was a tough serve by Perriott. Big ace right there. Indians 2-point lead.
Both teams have 1 timeout left this set. I would expect one from Spencer if this point goes Spirit Lake's way.
It does not. It goes into the nets. It goes right back to the Tigers. So it's now 20-21 Spencer serving. And the jump serve goes back towards the line there. Spirit Lake sets it across. Spencer's right there at the wall to push it back over. We're tied at 21. Spirit Lake running on their heels a little bit. That they get it across. Spencer up at the net. Spike attempt coming, and this one's going to be hit long by the Tigers. Right back to the Indians. See if Spirit Lake can get some separation here with a 1-point lead late in the second set. Higgins is back to serve. Tough bump up towards the net, but Spencer recovers. Spirit Lake tries to slam it home. Tigers dig it out. And then Hansen hits it into the net, and we're going to see a timeout here by Spencer. Spirit Lake 23, Spencer 21, set 2. And we'll be back with more volleyball in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Spirit Lake 23, Spencer 21. Indians trying to tie it up at a set apiece. It just got across, hit the top of the net, fell in. And now it's a set point to try to tie it up at a set apiece.
The ultimate changeup.
Wow. 24-21. Here comes the serve. Spirit Lake trying to close it out. Blocked at the net. Spencer recovers. Then the Tigers get it back across. Spirit Lake looking for the spike. They hit it long. Not done yet here in set 2. Spencer will serve, trailing 22-24.
Still got a couple set points they got to stave off here.
That one just got across. Spirit Lake sets it up. Smith taps it over, kept alive. Spencer bumps it over. Spirit Lake side. Smith in the middle. Tigers set it up for Piercy. Spike. And it was never hit by Spirit Lake. It was hit into the net. That's 4 hits, and that is our second set with Spirit Lake winning 25-22. That was another good one.
Yes, it was.
All right, so we are tied at a game apiece. Spencer took the first one, 25-17. Spirit Lake responds, takes the second one, 25-22. We'll be back with Game 3, and we'll be back in 2 minutes on ExploreOkoboji.com.
19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Hi, this is Kayleen, the service manager at Okoboji Motor Company. 2020 has been a year of change and uncertainty. Our hours are the same, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have the same experienced staff you've learned to trust to care for your vehicle needs. We will continue to support our communities and our schools because we care about you, our customers. Our service department is constantly running specials. Check them out at okobojigmtoyota.com. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay loyal, as we will for you. Thank you, Okoboji Motor Company Service Department.
Getting ready for our third set as we welcome you back live here to the Spirit Lake High School. Scott Nolte with Tim Soper, and tied at a set apiece. Thought it would be a good one, and it has proven to be so as Spencer starts off the third one serving. Both teams did not take their full 3 minutes between games. So
they were ready to go.
They were. More ready than I was. This one's going to be hit wide by Spirit Lake. Spencer takes the first one.
Going through some of our sponsor messages, and I'm like, well, I have to end it after a minute here.
Right. So Spencer serving, leading 1-0. Smith will set it across for the Indians. And we've got a lift, I believe, called on Spencer. So that'll give it right back to the Indians, tied at 1 apiece.
In the set and in the game.
You're right. Piercy winds up big. Spike saved, though, by Donkersloot. Indians recover, and Spencer winds up for another one. They try to get in the corner and hit wide or long. (2-1) Spirit Lake, set number 3. And Spencer going to be whistled for 4 hits here. This broadcast brought to you in part by Steamway Cleaning and also by IGL Teleconnect.
Yeah, we're talking about postseason pairings for volleyball. Hard to believe, last regular season week of football this Friday.
Yeah, for Iowa, and as Piercy sets it over, Spirit Lake winds up for the spike. Saved by Brown, high into the rafters. Behrens bumps it over. Higgins with a bump for Spirit Lake for Kaufman, and she hits it in the net as Iowa gets ready for the end of the regular season. Minnesota starts their regular season.
Welcome to 2020, right?
Exactly. They originally voted to move football and volleyball to the spring in Minnesota, and then recently they kind of switched things there as Spirit Lake gets another point.
I think they saw how surrounding states were able to handle it and saw maybe we can pull this off too and not throw our other seasons into crazy tailspin.
Right. So they're going to give it a go this Friday. The schools that can give it a go anyways. Here in set number 3 for volleyball, Spirit Lake leading 4-2. And we've got a lift called on the Indians. Rotation coming in for Spirit Lake, Emma Hendrickson. Spencer back to serve with Allison Piercy. And the Indians will put it away as Spencer sets up their block, but it goes out of bounds. Just a few more matchups in the regular season for these two teams. You've got Spirit Lake with Esterville Lincoln Central on Thursday. Storm Lake on Tuesday. That'll also be live here on ExploreOkoboji.com. Spencer Western Christian this Thursday. North Union next week. Tigers set it over as Spirit Lake leads 5-3. And the Indians wind up with a spike, saved by Rouse. Big spike coming once again for Spirit Lake. Perriott Spencer recovers. They dump it down. Good hustle by the Indians. Set back across. And Spencer, boy, we got a good rally here. Good point. Spirit Lake's going to hit it long. Excellent job by both teams.
Spencer brings it back to a 1-point set.
It's been very even if you're just joining our broadcast. Spencer took the first one 25-17. It was very close up until those last 7 or 8 points. And then in game 2, Spirit Lake won 25-22. And now we're at 6-4 Spirit Lake as Spencer hits it into the net on the serve.
That's where I'm glad the program we use for our streaming came out with a volleyball scoreboard, I believe, last season, so you can see the set scores as we go throughout the match.
Oh, perfect. Okay. As Knutson tried to kind of left-hand palm that one across the net, but she hits it into the net, so it goes back to the Tigers. Glad to have you watching on ExploreOkoboji.com under the Sports tab or on our Facebook and YouTube pages. Scott Nolte with Tim Soper. As Smith tries to put it away, Spencer with the bump across, but bumped wide. And Tim's got the 3 C's tonight with the with the camera, the computer, and the color commentary, or the 4 C's.
Yeah, that'd be 4.
Yep, the color, I could say. So you got the hard part tonight, Tim. Appreciate
chiming
your work.
in when I can.
I appreciate it. Spirit Lake with a nice dig. And back across, Rouse with a high bump for Spencer. Tigers trying to get it down the middle and dug out, but into the student section area. And now it's 7-6 Spirit Lake.
And what helps is they taught me in college that if you're doing a TV broadcast, you don't actually have to talk as much because everyone can see what's going on.
Right, exactly.
Now, this isn't TV, it's internet, but same idea.
Same idea, yep, same concept. Knutson will try to quick hit it over. She does. Rouse got her hands on it, but hits it towards the back wall. Well, these two teams very even. 9-14 for Spirit Lake, 12-14 for Spencer. Tigers have not beaten Spirit Lake since 2012. The last time that the Spencer Tigers beat Spirit Lake, it was September 15th. In a tournament. And now 9-6 Spirit Lake.
Now, how close have those other matchups been in that time period? Have they had any 5-setters in there?
No. The last time that they beat them in a conference matchup during a regular season was 2010.
Okay.
When Spencer won 3-0. The 2012 matchup was in a tournament. And another point here for the Indians, and Spirit Lake pouring it on here in set 3, 10-6 now the lead.
So that would have been first to 2, I'm guessing, with that tournament.
Correct. 2-0, Spencer got that victory. So 10-6 Spirit Lake. Tigers punch it over. Indians get it back across, tipped at the net for a moment by Spencer, but it falls in. And Spirit Lake out to a fast start. 11-6 lead. Donkersloot serving. And she's going to hit it long here. Back to Spencer.
A lot of service errors for Spirit Lake, I'm noticing, especially to end a run like that. That's not really how you want to go out on those.
So Spencer comes in, and they will bring in their senior Albany Brown. Spirit Lake will set it up for Smith. Spike, and she hits it long. So Spencer back-to-back points here to make it 11-8. And Brown is going to hit this one long to give it right back to Spirit Lake. This broadcast brought to you in part by McKean's Pub and Grill, also by Interior Sewing by Lisa. Spencer sets it up at the net and across. Spirit Lake on the move and will hit it long.
You mentioned McKean's last regular season chance. Sign up for the 7-Up this Friday.
Yeah, Spirit Lake will be, scheduled to be back
That's
in
all
action.
we can say in this year.
Yeah. Scheduled to be back in action Friday at Garner Hayfield Ventura. Smith trying to put it away. Spencer recovers, and they bump it over. Nice hustle, but a little bit long by Peyton Cooper. Yeah, you never know. Things can change as late as Friday afternoon, as we just found out last Friday.
And if Spirit Lake fans still tuned in to KUOO, we picked up in Gardner Hayfield Ventura. You may have gotten a preview of the Cardinals on that one.
Right. I know JJ and Clyde are ready to go to Garner on Friday. Spirit Lake will set it up. Kaufman down the side. Rouse and Piercy get it over. Good play by Spencer. And now back and forth we go. Spirit Lake with a high bump, and now they're on their heels towards their bench. And it's going to be a point for the Tigers. Yeah, last regular season game this Friday. And by Saturday afternoon, we'll find out how the postseason will work in Iowa.
And possibility for some of our teams to not necessarily play that first week of playoffs due to buys and stuff.
Right. District champs get a bye, and then also another team. So you'll have 10.
No, it's another team in the entire state. So there's 9 district champions and then one other that they'll choose. I think we know because of how 8-man's laid out, Harris Lake Park will play week 1 because there's an even 64.
Correct. But all that will be decided as Spencer puts it. No. Well.
Into the net?
I thought Spirit Lake dug it out, but maybe they said it hit the floor first because the point did go to Spencer.
Okay.
I thought, wow, what a dig by.
Good effort for sure.
Right.
Kind of a backwards somersault by Higgins.
14-11 Spirit Lake, and served into the net by Spencer. Now 15-11 Indians. Set number 3. Saturday afternoon is when they will make that announcement for the football playoffs. As Spirit Lake got it over on the serve, Spencer trying to get it over. They just can't quite punch it over. Rouse made a great effort toward the stands. Hobbin tried to punch it over, and it just did not have enough spin. And now Spirit Lake has built a 5-point lead. Timeout Spencer will take one as well, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold's Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold's Park.
All right, 16-11, Spirit Lake leads. We welcome you back live here to Spirit Lake High School. We're tied at a set apiece. This is a very big Game 3 here. Spirit Lake with a 5-point lead and serving. And serving it long is Perriott. So Spencer took the first one 25-17. Spirit Lake responded, took the second one 25-22.
All important third set here. Put you one set away from victory.
Right. Alyssa Rouse to serve for Spencer. Spirit Lake will set it into the corner. Spencer back across onto the Spirit Lake side. Smith back over in the middle. Tigers set it up, and they will put it away. A nice job there by Jarrah Merchant. 16-13, Spirit Lake. Rouse with another hard serve. Smith sets it over to Rouse on the Spencer side. Brown will set it up. And looking to put it away there was Hobbin, but saved by Spirit Lake. Indians bump it back over. And into the net by the Tigers. Spirit Lake's lead back up to 4. This broadcast brought to you in part by Michael Thorson Farm Bureau and by Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative. Tigers have to go down low to dig it out, and set over by Abigail Horst.
I couldn't tell if that was intentional or not, but it worked.
It did work, right. Spencer within 3. As the Indians will set it up for Smith. Running spike down the line. It's in. That's a tough one to defend right there. So now it's 18-14, Spirit Lake leading here in this third one and tied at a game apiece. And Spencer, so Spirit Lake bumps it across.
And you could hear the Spirit Lake people saying, watch out, watch out.
Spencer, the eyes got big for Allison Piercy, and she slammed it home.
Kind of saw that one coming a little bit.
And here comes the serve into the net. So right back to the Indians with a 4-point lead.
Oh, kick save.
And a beauty. And got it across. You're able to do that. And this time Kaufman puts it away, but a nice job by Spencer keeping it alive.
You know, I'm a fan of the kick save. Makes it so you don't have to bend over to go get it.
That was nice, almost like a reflex that happened, but Spirit Lake ended up killing it away anyways, and the Indians up 20-15. Tigers will bump it across. Spirit Lake setting it up, saved by Spencer. And this one is going to be hit long by Piercy. Tigers call a timeout. Spirit Lake's up 21-15 here in set 3. We're back in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
It means to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
21-15. Spirit Lake with the lead and the serve. And Spencer gets it over, and Higgins tried to save it, but just up towards the net, ran out of real estate.
It's kind of hard to dig that one out once it's hit the net.
So Spencer back to serve, down by 5. They need to go on a run. And Spirit Lake up at the net, recovers. Kaufman gets it over. Now Spencer. They'll bump it across. Back to the Indians. And Kaufman puts it away through the defense of Piercy and Cooper.
It's like 3 points away.
22-16. And that would give Spirit Lake a 2-1 advantage. Here comes the serve. Spencer up towards the net. Piercy looking to put it away. Did she get it in or wide? It's wide. On that far side towards the Spirit Lake bench.
Don't know if it was strategic or self-defense get out of the way of that one,
right.
But it worked.
23-16. And Piercy sets it over.
Oh.
And a bump by Donkersloot, but right into her teammate and right into the face of Carlson. She's all right, though. And now 23-17. Spirit Lake's lead is 6 as Spencer serves. Back across. Tigers save it. They wind up. Spirit Lake at the net. Kaufman is there again. And also there was Deanna Truxas, and now it's game points. This would give them a 2-1 advantage. And coming in to serve,
DeWall.
Yep, Haley DeWall. And the serve goes down the middle. Cooper with the serve with the spike, blocked by Spirit Lake. They recover, they get it back across. Good reflexes by the Tigers, keeping it alive.
That went back and forth for a little bit there.
Still multiple game points here for the Indians. And back to serve, Abigail Horst. Spirit Lake trying to close this one out here. DeWall gets it across. And recovering is Spirit Lake. Indians set up Smith. Down the middle, saved by Horst. Back over, good point here. Spirit Lake back over to Rouse. Now Spencer sets it up, looking for Cooper, swings away. And Spirit Lake setting it up for a spike attempt from Perriott, saved by Spencer. What a good rally. Perriott tipped by Spencer. Tigers recover. They get it back across. And that one is going to be inside the back line. Good placement by Spencer. What a good point.
That was a long point.
That was. What a good point. 24-19. Still multiple game points for the Indians. And setting it up for a spike. Truxas. And Spencer is unable to recover as the senior for Spirit Lake puts it away. 25-19 is your score, and Spirit Lake leads 2-1. So we'll get ready for the fourth one as these two teams will take a timeout, and we'll be back in 90 seconds this time. 90 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
We welcome you back inside the Spirit Lake High School gymnasium for our live broadcast here on ExploreOkoboji.com and Facebook page and YouTube page. Spirit Lake leads 2-1. It's been a great matchup tonight between the Tigers and Indians. Very competitive, very even. Spencer trying to fight for that first point. Spirit Lake bumps it over. Tigers will put it away there with Allison Piercy. As we resume. So Spencer will serve. They will need this fourth one here to force a fifth and deciding set as Spirit Lake leads 2-1 in this matchup. The Indians punch it across. And we got Spirit Lake coming into the net. So an early 2-0 lead for Spencer. Tigers in the purple, serving right to left. Across, Higgins digs it out. And Smith winds up for the spike. She hits it long, and Spencer racing out to a 3-0 lead.
And Spirit Lake, last couple sets have been the ones to get out to a quick start.
Right. Spencer needs this one here, trailing 2-1. But Spirit Lake trying to close it out on their home floor. And Spirit Lake thought they had the point there on the spike by Hendrickson, but Spencer recovers. And now the Tigers will set it over. Looking in the corner, they're going to set it long. This broadcast brought to you in part by State Farm Insurance agent Scott Troutman and also by Consumers Lumber Company. Glad to have you along here on ExploreOkoboji.com under our sports tab. I'm Scott Nolte with Tim Soper. Also on our Explore Okoboji Facebook page and YouTube page. As Spencer leads 3-1. Piercy looks to spike, saved by Smith. Winding up for spike herself, there is Perriott, saved by the Tigers. Here comes Piercy, hits it long. Or if you get really fancy, Tim, how about the Roku device?
Yeah, that and the Amazon Fire Stick you can watch on the CF video channel.
In the comfort of your own easy chair or couch. So there's multiple ways to watch tonight and whenever we do a live video broadcast.
And you can watch it on demand, watch it back.
That's right. Point for Spirit Lake, ties it up at 3.
And that just isn't just our stations. You know, if you're curious about other local games, we have other kind of sister companies that put games on there too.
Yeah, down in Storm Lake and Sioux Center, even some South Dakota broadcasts, and it's really a great technology, and we're glad to bring it to you. As Piercy hits it into the net, I like going back and watching, past football games and different broadcasts. And
I'm sure you went back and watched your football game from Friday.
Yes, I have. We will have another video broadcast this Friday with Hartley Melvin Sanborn. Big matchup on ExploreOkoboji.com and Q102 this Friday.
Could have district championship implications.
Yes. So they'll take on Lawton Bronson this Friday as Spencer puts it away, ties it at 4. Spirit Lake, Garner Hayfield, Ventura will be on KUOO, and Emmetsburg Western Christian will be on Y100 this Friday night. Good play by both teams. Spirit Lake kind of dunks it down on that far side. Perriott will give the Indians a 5-4 advantage. Spirit Lake 9-14. Spencer 12-14. Indians serving with a 5-4 advantage. And the Tigers trying to win the battle at the nets, but unsuccessful. Senior Truxas right there for Spirit Lake. Indians lead 2 sets to and the serve. Spencer sets it up. Cooper sets it into the corner. Nice job by Peyton Cooper, the senior, for the Spencer Tigers. Appreciate your hard work tonight, Tim. Doing a lot over there.
Like I said, doing what I can, following the action, and a couple points it's been hard to keep up.
Yeah, I bet. Well, you do a good job with the computer and the camera, keeping the score and everything, so I appreciate it. As Spirit Lake winds up for a big spike, Spencer saves. They get it across, and they get it in. First of all, it was a great dig by Piercy, and then put away by Hoven. And just like that, we're tied again, this time at 6. Spirit Lake goes down low to dig across. Brown sets it over for the Tigers. And that's a tough play at the net there for Kaufman.
Not much she could do there.
No. So Spencer regains the lead at 7-6. And Spirit Lake will set it back over. Spencer with the spike attempt blocked. Back across Cooper. Higgins tries to dig it out, but does into the body of Smith. And the Tigers now have a 2-point advantage.
And this is about the biggest lead Spencer's had for a little bit here.
And nobody helping out Spirit Lake that time. Little miscommunication. That gets Bo off the bench. He's seen enough. Spencer with a huge run here in set number 4. They lead 9-6. And we'll be back in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
Heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
Spencer still serving, leading 9-6. The person that has been serving is Abigail Horst. She's done a great job. Indians set it up. Looking for a spike, and hanging in the air was Elsie Perriott. and she puts it away at the last possible moment.
You may have mistimed her jump, but it worked.
She just kept hanging up there and finally spiked it down. That gives Spirit Lake the serve back, and Haley DeWall will serve. Tigers with a spike attempt. Tipped at the net by Spirit Lake. Indians try to get back over, and they are unsuccessful. Back to the Tigers of Spencer.
Spencer again trying to force a fifth set.
Alyssa Rouse. As Spirit Lake will serve, or will try to spike it, and spike long by Truxas. Spencer's up by 4. And a nice hard serve by Alyssa Rouse. Smith with a spike, saved by Rouse back line. Trying to get it back over, and Spirit Lake's there at the net. You know, besides high school football, we have Minnesota Vikings football on Extreme Country. And later on this month, Iowa football returns.
I was wondering if you were going to mention that.
Yeah, looking forward to that to KUOO and Q102. As the serve by Spirit Lake, and a nice ace by Perriott. So that's exciting news. Hawkeye football back October 24th. Might be a coach's show earlier in the week. We haven't gotten the full schedule yet.
I think they are playing a Hawk Talk.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah, we got the schedules for that.
I haven't seen anything. 11-9. Spencer leading. But I think Spencer just got called for a double hit or a lift there. And now Spirit Lake's within 1.
I think if they do Hawk Talk, probably be a kind of phone interview. I'm sure they're not going to go to their restaurant they normally go to.
Right. Or if they do, it's going to be definitely spaced out. Back across for the Tigers, Spirit Lake. We'll get it back. Cross-court spike there by DeWall. Spencer trying to win the battle at the net. Good recovery. Tigers get it across. DeWall with the save. Smith winds up for the spike. Saved by Piercy. Slam dunked at the net by Spirit Lake. Tigers recover. Good play. And Spirit Lake is going to be whistled for being in the net. Indians have closed the gap a little bit, though. Down by 2. Spencer up 12-10 and serving.
Oh, knuckleball that worked.
Wow, that was a miss hit there by Irish Knutson. And Spencer wasn't even ready for that because it just, like you said, kind of knuckleballed off her hand right there. But it worked. And the Indians go back to serve. Spencer will bump it up towards the net. And Spirit Lake back across. Tigers set it up. And saved by DeWall. Back over by Tweet. Spencer with the spike and a miss hit, but it goes across. Now Spirit Lake puts it over with Brooke Smith. We're tied at 12. Back to serve is Macy Higgins, the junior libero for Spirit Lake. Just got it over. And Spencer unable to get it back over with the 4 hits.
Now with the lead Spirit Lake has, they are looking to end it this set.
13-12. Indians serving left to right. That's Higgins in the white. And Spencer has to come all the way up to dig it across. That's going to set up the Spirit Lake offense. They get it into the back line. Now Spencer winds up for a spike. And a huge kill by Allison Piercy. My goodness, get out of the way. That had a little extra spice on it.
Yes.
So we're tied at 13. Albany Brown goes back to serve for Spencer. Smith winds up for a big spike of her own down the line. Okay, one official said point Spirit Lake. Head official Bob Grimm said point Spencer. And now what do we?
Okay, what? Spencer.
Okay, so Spencer is going to get the point.
Guess head official has say.
And said that Spirit Lake was into the nets.
Well, I think the other official said Spencer was in the net.
Right.
In the process, someone hit it out, too.
The head official, I think, overruled, and it became Spencer's point. 14-13 Spencer. And now it's tied at 14 as the Tigers hit it wide. This broadcast brought to you in part by the Hut Bar and Grill, our sponsors of the Coaches Show on Saturday morning, and by MHR Insurance. Tied at 14 here in set 4. Overall, Spirit Lake leads 2-1. Donkersloot serving. And that's going to be tipped by Spirit Lake on the block and out of bounds, so a point for the Tigers. This has been a lot of fun here tonight in Spirit Lake. A couple of really good, evenly matched Lakes Conference teams. Running spike attempt here by Hendrickson, saved by Spencer. Tigers trying. Cooper has her spike blocked. Back to Spirit Lake.
See, this where that third set is going to really play key because Spirit Lake 10 points away from winning. Spencer, they're just looking to force a fifth set.
Right. Junior Brooks Smith, middle hitter, back to serve. Cooper's going to go down low to dig it out. Spencer gets it across. And a miss time by Kaufman. Spike into the net. So going back to serve for Spencer is Allison Piercy. Tigers lead 16-15 here in set 4. And this one's going to be hit long by Spirit Lake.
Have we heard anything from our friends on Q102 tonight?
Just now. HMS leads 2-1.
Okay.
A War Eagle Conference matchup in Hartley tonight. And that one's going to be hit long on the spike by Kaufman. And now Spencer's up 18-15, and Coach Diehl Schneider calls a timeout. More Lakes Conference volleyball coming up in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Spencer back to serve with a 3-point advantage here in set number 4, leading 18-15. They are trying to force a fifth one. Spirit Lake trying to close it out. And a spike, but a save by Rouse, and Spencer gets it over. Kaufman got it across for the Indians. Cooper winds up down the middle, finds an open spot.
Can feel Spencer getting some momentum here.
Now 19-15. Piercy serving. Kaufman, big spike, had it tipped, but finds an open spot. That one goes towards the hallway. Big spike there by Mackenzie Kaufman.
Spirit Lake here to close the gap.
Lauren Carlson came in, served really well. She'll be back to serve here and gets it across and off of Piercy. Good hard serve there by Carlson. So Spencer's lead is now 2 at 19-17.
Change of volleyballs.
So Carlson goes back to serve once again. Another hard serve. Spencer has their spike blocked at the net. Nice job. Truxas and Kaufman.
Spencer does have both its timeouts. You wonder how soon they may use one.
I would assume one here within the next few points if Spirit Lake keeps going. Piercy takes a serve, but that's tough at the net. Brown had to just kind of punch it over. Spirit Lake winds up for a spike, and that's killed by Perriott. 19-19. Indians come back to tie it here in this fourth. And the serve. And bumped over. Spirit Lake up at the net. Set back over. Spencer recovers. Tigers. They find an open spot in that wall. Barons puts it away. So Spencer now 19. And Abigail Horst goes. And she's going to hit it into the net. We're tied at 20. So we get down to these last few points here in this fourth one.
And definitely crunch time.
Yeah. Haley DeWall, Irish Knutson coming in for the Indians. DeWall serving. And kind of an awkward hit there by Haben.
Ooh, she okay? Okay.
And now you got Kaylee Hansen, who went crashing into the scorer's table. And now a timeout call for Spencer. So Spirit Lake leads 21-20. We're back in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Spirit Lake serving, and I believe they have a 21-20 lead. Nothing has been put up on the scoreboard yet. Spirit Lake with a spike, and Perriott puts it away. I think it's 22-20 now.
I'll wait for the scoreboard to update. Yep, I think they're going to change it right now.
That should have been in, right?
Ooh. So 21s, yes. Okay.
So 21-21, they're going to say it was out. Spencer serving. And Rouse gets it across. And a little tap over by Spirit Lake. And now a spike by Haben as Higgins unable to dig it out. Spencer, 22-21.
Shows how quick volleyball momentum can change.
And the serve. This one is going to be set up for Perriott. And she finds an open spot. We're tied at 22. And now Spirit Lake goes back to serve with Perriott. Overall, Indians lead 2-1. And the serve. Low serve, and Spencer has to dig it out. Perriott back to Smith. Sets it across. Spike coming, blocked. Indians recover. Higgins set it up for Smith again. Spike saved by Piercy. Now Rouse, and now another bump over. Good job by the Tigers keeping it alive. And then Knutson try to catch him off guard and do a quick little hit, but it hits the end of the net. It's now to Spencer. Tigers serving. Setting it up, and Truxas gets it off of Spencer. We're tied at 23. Well, this point is huge here, Tim.
It'll set up either a match point or a set point.
Right. 23-23, Higgins back to serve. Spencer goes down low to dig it out. Now the Tigers a little bit out of position, but they get it across. Spirit Lake with a spike, and it goes off the hands of Spencer. Hendrickson puts it away. And now Spencer calls their last timeouts. Spirit Lake up 24-23. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
This is set point and match point for Spirit Lake. If they can get it, Spirit Lake will bump it across. It's 24-23 Spirit Lake. They lead 2-1. Spencer trying to end it. It's hit long by Piercy. Tigers want a tip at the net. Is there any tip? No tip. And that will be it. 25-23 Spirit Lake.
Wow.
I wasn't sure of Spencer kind of waited to see if Spirit Lake got a hand on it. They did not, and that's how things will end. Very exciting volleyball matchup tonight as Spirit Lake wins 3-1.
Yeah, very competitive, and no one won by more than 8 points, so it was back and forth the entire night.
Wow, unbelievable play. Spirit Lake wins 3-1 over Spencer. We will take a break, and we'll talk about this matchup, maybe get Coach Dielschneider on as well. And we'll be back with more volleyball from Spirit Lake High School on ExploreOkoboji.com.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKeel and Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Hi, this is Jeremiah at Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing. We understand that hard work, dedication, and grit are the values of a successful team, and we stand behind all local students and athletes during this time of adversity. Come discover what we can do for your home or business. Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Back here live in Spirit Lake, and we have Spirit Lake winning 3-1 over Spencer. Volleyball action tonight, and joined now on our post game by Spirit Lake volleyball coach Bo Dielschneider. And Bo, first of all, congratulations on the win here tonight.
Thank you. It feels really good to get that Lakes Conference win against a big rival like Spencer, so it's a good night.
You know, Spencer got you in that first one, but I thought your girls, your squad really responded nicely. A close game, too, and actually after that, everyone was close and really came out after that first one.
Yeah, we knew coming into it that Spencer was going to be a tough team. They've had a pretty good season so far this year, and that first set was really just us trying to kind of figure out what they were doing and getting adjusted to their tempo and really what they were trying to bring at us tonight. So after we figured that out, we made a few adjustments, and I feel like it worked well. We were able to compete in sets 2, 3, and 4, and our girls found ways to get the points when we needed them, and we got that win. So it was good. Yeah, really good, and rotated a lot of different girls in there. I thought Lauren Carlson had a really good night serving tonight. Yeah, Lauren Carlson is an extraordinary server for us. She's had a wicked serve ever since she came in last year as a freshman, and we've used that to our advantage, and just as of late, she's become a lot more accurate and consistent with it. So we've utilized her a lot in the varsity games. She brings a pretty mean jump float, and we can rely on her to get us a few aces here and there in our matches, which is really, really nice to have. I thought she came out and sparked you a couple of different times out there, so I thought that was great. Yeah, she plays great defense, too, when she's back there. Right. And then Truxas, your senior, and Kaufman up front really provided a pretty good wall, too. Yes, we actually made an adjustment this week on our blocking scheme, and it really helps. It's really helped our girls, and it showed tonight. We're able to get to kind of the pins a little bit better. And when we're out at the pins and we're ready for that attack, we're able to set up a lot better and get our hands pressed, and it brings us a little bit more consistency from the block. And tonight was our first night with that new scheme, and it was very noticeable. So I'm really proud of them, and I'm happy with our girls up front. We're going to hopefully keep improving that and see what we can do. Yeah, just overall a really good team effort. I mean, I mentioned three players there, but everybody seemed to contribute tonight. Yeah, and something that we've really been focusing on this year is our passing game and our defense, because we've got some excellent players all the way around that can play solid defense and pass really well. So tonight was one of our best passing nights and one of our best defending nights of the year. So that has helped us a lot. Now we're just trying to find a way to click offensively, see if we can get a few more kills per set here and there. And we saw a little bit more of that tonight. We still have a lot of improvement to do there, but I feel like our girls up front attacking made some great decisions, and we got the points when we needed them. I would have to agree, and this is the time of the season where you have to work on those things and get those things corrected. And I think your squad's heading into the right direction. Yeah, we've got really great athletes and really great kids. They're a blast to coach, and we just have to work on all these small little things. And you can only throw so many small things at them at once. So throughout the season, we're trying to piece one small thing here, one small thing there, and it's brought us a nice sequential improvement. So we're going to keep working on those too. Bo, Thursday, another solid opponent, Estherville Lincoln Central. Yes, Estherville, obviously another big rival of ours, close by, Lakes Conference. We've played them a couple times already this year, and they've got a really solid athletic team, and we're hoping to go in there and battle them. It's going to be on their home court, so they'll have a lot of energy. But, again, a solid team, and we're going to have to bring our A game, and we're going to be ready to compete. So. Sounds good. Well, congratulations on the win tonight. This was a lot of fun. Great atmosphere, very electric in here, and it was a fun one tonight, and best of luck Thursday. Thank you very much. All right, that is Bo Dielschneider joining us here in the postgame. Appreciate that, Bo, and congrats on the win. I'll bring in Tim Soper for some final thoughts.
Yeah, and just got an update on Q102. HMS won that one 3-1. So okay. HMS picking up the War Eagle win, but like you said, this is a team that's kind of trending in the right direction for postseason play. It's a young squad, but you can tell there's pieces there, especially the athletes on the team that could very well spark a run here for Spirit Lake.
So Spirit Lake goes to 10-14. Spencer drops to 12-15. And as we just mentioned, Spirit Lake at Esterville Lincoln Central on Thursday. Spencer will be taking on Western Christian. That will be in Spencer on Thursday. Our next Spirit Lake broadcast will be 1 week from today when Spirit Lake takes on Storm Lake.
Yes, and we'll have the camera equipment with us, so you can watch it the same way you watch this one.
Same crew, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, Tim, thanks for coming along and providing the 4 C's tonight. I appreciate that. A lot of hard work by you, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, glad it went well, and hopefully next week technology agrees with us again.
All right, very good. Tomorrow night we have X's and O's on Extreme Country 105.7. You can check that out. Thursday, I believe, we'll have some JCC volleyball. And then Friday, more high school football here on in Y100 or here in Iowa and Minnesota.
All of our stations, except Extreme Country 105.7.
Yeah.
That game did get canceled if you hadn't heard that news yet.
Right. But you can get our sports schedule online anytime at exploreokoboji.com, and we'll be back with more volleyball again next week with the Indians and Tornadoes.
Yes.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, thank you for having me along.
All right, thanks to Tim. Thanks to our great sports sponsors, and thanks for everybody who watched our broadcast tonight. You can rewatch it under the sports tab, exploreokoboji.com, and then on our Facebook and YouTube pages. I'm Scott Nolte from the Spirit Lake High School Gymnasium, where the Indians win 3-1. Have a great night.